Night is a sacred pause, a gentle invitation to step away from the noise of the day and enter a space of quiet reflection. As the world slows down and darkness settles in, our hearts are called to honesty, gratitude, and hope. This is the moment when we meet God face to face, not with perfect words but with sincere hearts. The act of contrition is more than a memorized prayer. It is a heartfelt conversation, a chance to acknowledge our weaknesses and remember that we are deeply loved. Each evening becomes a new opportunity to return to God with humility and trust. Let this nightly reflection be your companion, guiding you gently into rest and renewal. The act of contrition is a prayer that goes beyond words. It is the soul's honest admission of sorrow and longing for healing. True contrition is not just fear of punishment but the awakening of love. When we say, "My God, I am sorry for my sins with all my heart," we recognize that our choices matter, that our actions affect our relationship with God. God does not ask for perfection but for honesty. Each sincere prayer of sorrow is the beginning of healing. As you reflect, ask yourself, what moments today am I sorry for? Did I hurt anyone? What weighs on my heart tonight? In this quiet, ask God for courage to see yourself truthfully and the humility to return to Him without fear. Sin can be obvious or subtle. Sometimes it's a harsh word, other times it's a missed opportunity for kindness. The act of contrition reminds us that we not only need to avoid doing wrong but also to embrace the good we could have done. Holiness often grows in small acts, a gentle word, a helping hand, a patient response. God invites us to be attentive to these moments. Reflect, what good did I fail to do today? Did I ignore chances to love? How can I be more attentive tomorrow? Ask Jesus to awaken your heart to goodness and teach you to recognize opportunities to love, even in the smallest ways. Transformation is not a solo journey. The words, "I firmly intend with your help," remind us that we need God's grace to grow. Holiness is a partnership between divine grace and human effort. Even small steps, a sincere effort, a new beginning, a decision to try again are precious in God's eyes. Where do you most need God's help? What weakness do you want to surrender tonight? Have you trusted God with your struggles? Pray for strength and guidance, knowing that you are not alone on this path. God walks beside you, offering wisdom and support every step of the way. Mercy is the heart of God. No failure is too great for His compassion, and no night is too dark for His light. The act of contrition ends with a plea for mercy, reminding us that we rest not in our perfection but in God's love. Tonight, place everything in God's hands, your burdens, your regrets, your hopes. Forgive, trust, and begin again tomorrow. As you prepare for sleep, let God's mercy bring peace to your heart and strength to your soul. May every failure become a doorway to mercy, and may every tomorrow be a fresh beginning. Before you sleep, try this gentle rhythm. Sit quietly for a moment. Thank God for one blessing from the day. Reflect honestly on your actions. Pray the act of contrition slowly. Ask for grace for tomorrow. Rest in God's mercy. Let this simple practice fill your nights with peace and your heart with hope. Remember, every day ends with the possibility of grace, forgiveness, and a new beginning. May God, who watches lovingly through every night, lead you always toward light, healing, and holiness. Good night, and may you rest in His peace.